The Twins are at Sutter Health Park tonight, and Minnesota's path starts with Jeffrey Springs' four-seam, while Oakland has to build its answer differently. Jeffrey Springs starts for the Athletics against Minnesota right-hander Zebby Matthews. The Twins have hitters who can punish Springs' most used pitch and his main breaking ball, but the Athletics' cleanest route is concentrated around Matthews' primary offering. Minnesota is a -140 favorite, with a total at 11. That price is understandable, but the sharper distinction is simple. Minnesota can attack a broader weakness. Springs enters with a 6.0 ERA and a 17.7% strikeout rate, so he has not consistently created an escape hatch when traffic builds. His most used four-seam averages 91.4 miles an hour, and he works it up often enough that Minnesota's right-handed hitters should see the pitch in areas where they can lift it. Without overpowering velocity, Springs needs location to protect the top of the zone. When the command slips, Minnesota does not have to manufacture damage. Byron Buxton is the clearest reason the pitch matters. Springs has allowed a .534 slugging mark against the four-seam. Buxton has slugged nearly .600 against the four-seam this season, and he has also handled the slider well. Buxton can chase, so Springs still has a route if he expands below the zone. But if Springs has to challenge him, both of his main weapons run into real damage potential. That is Minnesota's pressure point. Ryan Jeffers changes the challenge in another way. He has shown patience against left-handed pitching, so Springs cannot assume the edge of the zone will produce quick outs. Luke Keaschall gives Minnesota another hitter who can handle the pitch Springs uses most, even if his overall contact quality is less imposing than Buxton's. This is why the Twins' case is not just one dangerous swing. They can pressure Springs with patience, contact, and power from different spots. That combination also supports a shorter night for Springs and a lower strikeout ceiling. Oakland's counter is real, but it is more concentrated. Matthews carries a 5.1 ERA and has allowed hard contact at an above-league average rate, so clean contact against him has tended to travel. His most used four-seam averages 95.1 miles an hour, but velocity alone has not protected the pitch when it stays in the middle third. That is the offering Oakland needs to catch. The projected lineup matters here, because any change to the left-handed group could change the shape of this matchup. Donovan Walton is the best fit against that weakness. Walton has slugged nearly .620 against the four-seam this season, and he owns the split advantage against the side Matthews has handled less effectively. The limitation is that Matthews can move away from his primary offering and use his slider below the zone, where Walton's record is much thinner. Carlos Cortez offers another left-handed contact option, while Zach Gelof provides the stronger right-handed power counter. Oakland can hurt Matthews, but its cleanest plan depends on getting the right pitch, rather than attacking his whole arsenal. Hot, dry air, and a steady breeze blowing out towards center give both offenses help. The projected carry is above standard conditions, so elevated contact deserves extra respect. Minnesota's bullpen availability is moderate, while Oakland's group is taxed with relievers working on consecutive days. That supports the elevated total, although the size of the number leaves little room for quiet stretches. Minnesota has the clearer offensive path, and the total of 11 looks reasonable rather than low, with Oakland's projected order adding uncertainty. So if you're turning that read into a card, Byron Buxton over 2.5 total bases captures Minnesota's best all-around damage matchup. Donovan Walton over .5 hits is Oakland's counterpunch, and Jeffrey Springs under 3.5 strikeouts follows Minnesota's low strikeout pressure and his limited put-away ability. Different props, one story. Minnesota has more ways to punish the pitch that Springs uses most. For a deeper look at this matchup, or any other game on the slate, you can explore the data and build your own parlays at ParlayBuilder.ai.